thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were opened.
I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory, and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Psalm 110. The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou at my right hand, until I make thine enemies thy footstool. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. The Lord hath sworn, and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall rule the heads over many countries. He shall break the broken away. Therefore shall he lift up the
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and what we want to get into today, all right, a news and prophecy, going into this NWO, all right, and it's all about control, because what we have to understand with the elites, okay, they have the resources on earth, locked down, okay. They have the money. They have the true wealth. Okay? They have the control of these governments. Now, their next step is another level of control. Okay? Another level of power. All right? And what we're seeing this devil attempt to do is to make himself the Most High manually. Okay? Through the wisdom, he was given. All right? The witchcraft he was allowed, to tap into. Okay? So he's trying to take the power given unto him by the Most High to make himself the Most High. Okay, and we're watching this devil try to pull this off. Okay, now let's get a few precepts, and then I got a video I want to get into. But when you go into the book of 1 Peter, all right, chapter 4 and 7, it says, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer." Okay, and the Lord has a spirit on particular men to be watchmen. Okay, and what we're seeing now is this devil is highly active. Okay, and transitioning into the digital age. Okay, he wants to take everything automated. All right, he wants AI. Okay, to be incorporated into every sector of society. Okay, and what we're seeing is him intentionally sabotage. All right, this old system. Okay, to get people to, thirst, okay, along for something better. Okay, and he already has the solution, all right, prescribed. Okay, the order out of chaos. All right, so we're watching this man sabotage his money system, okay, his transportation system, okay, his political system, okay. He's you know, the border, okay, national security, everything is being sabotaged on purpose, okay, so he can have an excuse, all right, to say that, look, we got to do something better. We need a major reset, okay. And as Klaus Schwab said, the fourth industrial revolution, the thing that's going to change is people, okay. That's going to be the main thing that changes the people, all right. And this man wants to merge people with his technology for more control on his behalf, okay. And he's finna sell it, okay, as an upgrade in all these different sectors, okay, but it's for control. So we're watching this man play by play gradually pull this off, you know, attempt to pull this off, which we know according to scripture he's going to fail, okay, but we're watching this man try to pull this off real time, okay. Let's go here, you know, that's why we're constantly, you know, commissioned, okay, to watch, all right. So let's go here, the book of Matthew 26, okay, and yep, 26 and 41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You know, so we're commanded to be on our watch. All right, and we know that we in those times that this devil is getting ready to take this thing to the next phase. Okay, Trump presidency is all about getting to the next phase. Okay, because all you hearing in the news is Trump and Elon. Okay, they are the center of news right now, and Trump, okay, has been tasked, all right, with distracting you Americans with this hope of a recovery, with a hope of prosperity, because you see this big boost in American pride, all right, even in Jake, you know. Now niggas are proud to be Americans under the Trump presidency, man. Okay, and that's what Trump is tasked to do. He's a likable character, okay, funny, okay, impulsive, okay, and he appeals, you know, to the American audience, while Elon is the face of technocracy. Okay, Trump is leading to the wolves. Okay, and Elon is introducing you to a technocracy. Okay, men that you haven't elected, but just pop on the scene and have authority. Okay, you see, so we're going into a new phase of this man's NWO enterprise. Okay, and we're going to see a lot of sabotaging, okay, of this old system for an excuse, okay, to create a need for a new one. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video, and he's gonna go into it. All right, the guy hurting humanity, so he's gonna go into it, and then we'll go from there.
Everyone to the Hurting Humanity channel. After all of those plane crashes, the one in Philadelphia, the DC crash that took 67 lives, some of the other stories that have been popping up that they're deliberately showing you about planes having issues reaching the runway and all sorts of turbulence, planes dropping from the sky, all going back to the air traffic controllers. This was deliberately done. This is how problem, reaction, solution works. And when the planes crashed and those stories were circulating about a week ago, I talked about, remember, they create these events. People out there go, false flag, PSYOP. They don't realize there's a purpose to false flags. There's a purpose to PSYOP. They do these things for a reason. It's not just about ritual sacrifice, or it's not just about killing people for no reason. It's about problem, reaction, solution. And the thing I talked about when they occurred was to pay attention to artificial intelligence's role in air traffic control, because they need to tear down all current systems. Everything has to crumble. You see it happening right now in the White House. You see them like dominoes taking down all these government agencies, and everybody's cheering, everybody's applauding. They're baiting people with the stuff they're revealing about what they're spending your tax money on, getting you on board with it, loving what you're seeing, right? But this is what they wanted from the get-go. They are tearing it all down to rebuild with AI infrastructure, and it includes things like air traffic control. And for anybody out there that says, well, they couldn't just put AI in air traffic control, why would they have to do this in order to put AI in air traffic control? Well, remember, AI is going to replace human beings. So for starters, they need to make it so that people trust in AI over human beings. Number two, they have to make it so that people are okay with AI replacing human jobs.
And people are already being conditioned to trust AI. Okay, as you hear most people, talking to Siri, talking to Alexa, okay, to do simple tasks. Okay, and that's conditioning you to trust AI with more responsibility. Okay, people depend on ChatGPT to run their businesses. Okay, I was talking to a guy today, a state legislator, and he was telling me how you had a few lawyers get in trouble because they did their briefing with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT made up some, they falsified some information, the AI. Okay, but just to show you how much people are already trusting in AI. Okay, it's a conditioning. Okay, you come in the house, Alexa, play Marvin Gaye. Alexa, set my alarm for 5:54. So you're already being conditioned to have a relationship with AI. Okay, and now they're taking this thing to the next phase, to where AI is going to be incorporated in every sect of society, man. Okay, you got people that trust ChatGPT to run their businesses. Okay, do the books for their businesses, and, the routes, all these different things. So people are already building a relationship with AI. Okay, so this is part of the devil's, plan, to get the masses to trust in AI, all right, and to establish AI as the governor of people. Okay, you see, it's gonna go from you telling AI, Siri play Marvin Gaye, to AI telling you to get your ass up for work. Okay, or you done had enough meat. Okay, for this month. Okay, you're at your calorie intake limit. AI is going to be telling you, okay, what to do. You see? So it's a digital prison being set up, all right, for these people. What is being presented as a more efficient safety, for a more efficient economy. Okay, because you go into Elon Musk with this Doge, okay, Department of Government Efficiency, which Elon Musk is pretty much an overseer over all these federal departments. Okay, so pretty much under Trump, he's able to, investigate and, all these different agencies. He can go over to the Treasury, he can go over to the housing, authorities. He can go over to here, the USAID. Okay, this, whatever spending is going on. Okay, all payment systems, he has the authority, all right, to check in on. Okay, and what he's doing, he's just setting it up to see where they're gonna put all this AI technology, man. Okay, he's there to incorporate, all right, AI, all right, which he's just a small part. Okay, that's a big industry. The whole AI industry is a huge industry. He's just the face of it. Okay, but he's there, to getting ready to merge AI with government. Okay, this is what's happening in real time. All right, so let's let this play some more.
After creating that event, what were all the stories out there about? DEI hires, right? Incompetent people in the air towers, making people feel uneasy about boarding a plane. All strategically done so that they can tell you the solution. And now it's here. Just like I talked about in my previous videos, what you'd start hearing about as soon as this dust settled from these stories, and here it is. Elon Musk says that Doge will make rapid safety upgrades to the air traffic control system. Here is a tweet from Sean Duffy, who is the transportation secretary, who is handing this over to Doge. And he says, big news, talk to the Doge team. They're going to plug in to help upgrade our aviation system. And Elon says, with the support of Donald Trump, the Doge team will aim to make rapid safety upgrades to the air traffic control system. Just a few days ago, the FAA's primary aircraft safety notification system failed for several hours. So the systems they're telling you are dated, that they need to be upgraded, and they're also going out of their way to tell you that human incompetency, humans who weren't capable of the job, are responsible for the deaths of all these people. And of course, what's the solution to the problem? Let's be real here. Here's the articles talking about it right off the bat. It's not yet known how Elon Musk engineers would revamp air traffic control systems, though it's possible their efforts could involve AI. Tech news outlet 404 Media reported Tuesday that Thomas Shield, who now runs the Technology Transformation Services, TTS, office within the General Services Administration, called on TTS to find ways to incorporate AI throughout all federal agencies. Does everybody out there understand that? Let's just recap before I play for you a clip from Donald Trump. The globalists who meet at the Bilderberg, at the World Economic Forum, at the UN, the topic of conversation over the last decade, every single year when they all meet and we all point and say, look, they're going to meet, they're going to conspire, is AI governance, which means that artificial intelligence will reign supreme throughout our government, throughout our infrastructure, which includes transportation, how you fly, how you drive. This will give them full control over all things in our lives. So you have these people who are pretending that they're tearing the walls down in Congress because it's so corrupt and it's so this and it's so that. And everybody's known that it's corrupt. That's no secret. But now they're feeding you stuff, feeding you this. So you can see how ridiculous it is. And they're making it up as they go so that you get on board with tearing down the walls. But you haven't figured out what the solution is yet. Well, the solution, of course, is AI. And Donald Trump even just gave this speech where he talked about how the people in the air traffic control towers are just really, really stupid people. We need smart people, right? We need smart people in there. People in there are really, really dumb, and then people think automatically when they hear that, well, I don't want dumb people in the control towers. I fly for work. Everybody sometimes might have to fly to go visit a loved one, go on vacation, right? So we're hearing that dumb people are in there. Donald Trump goes out of his way to say this, right? Listen.
Some of these Doge engineers that Elon Musk has helping him are as young as 19 years old.
That's good. They're very smart, though, Peter. They're like you. They're very smart people.
Have you met any of these guys?
No, I haven't seen them. They work actually out of the White House. They're smart people. Unlike what they do in the control towers, where we need smart people, we should use some of them in the control towers where we were putting people that were actually intellectually deficient. That was one of the qualifications, is you could be intellectually deficient. No, we need smart people.
Right, so Donald.
So that's a new word, intellectually deficient. All right, another word for dumbass. Okay, and with this whole thing with DEI is and who's the face of DEI? Jake. You know, so this devil has a lot going on. You know, so we see him killing 2 or 3 birds with one stone. So with this whole sabotaging of the air traffic, the air controls, and different sectors, the money is being sabotaged, it's being purposely inflated and devalued. Okay, the government, the way it's just a shit show of a government, is being sabotaged on purpose to usher in AI. And another thing, AI is going to be, what's going to be built in AI is scientific racism. Okay, when you go into AI, you remember this is a Edomite creation. All right, Esau makes it seem like AI okay, is just this divine, okay, technology, okay, they're just perfect, they're just next level, just on another level of humans. No, it's designed by humans, okay? And the thing that makes, it a miracle is how fast it is, okay? But ultimately, it's doing nothing but mimicking how the human brain thinks anyway, okay? The human brain is meant to learn, okay? So the way this man, AI, learns, it mimics what the Most High created from the beginning. And another thing, is he throw shots at Jake with the intellectual deficient, okay? Going to his scientific racism, but the fact, that he's saying that his AI, is better, than humans. He's throwing that term human error. All right, get used to hearing that term human error, okay, as a narrative, to bring in AI. But ultimately, he's saying that he created something better than what the Most High created from the beginning. He's like, look, I have a technology that's better, all right, than the creation of the Most High. All right, this is what this man is boasting in. Okay, this man is saying he is. Okay, and you go into the scriptures. All right, this is the book of Isaiah 29 and 16, and it says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay." Okay, because this man has turned everything ass backwards. Everything really, you'd be better off, okay, doing the opposite of what the status quo is of this society. Okay, the things that's protected and, given rights, those are the things that should be avoided and hated. Okay, and the things that are hated in this society, all right, and, demonized, the majority of the time, those are the things, all right, that's on point, that's righteous. Okay, so this is a very backward society that this man has created. Well, he's boasting in it as if it's better than what was established from the beginning in Genesis, man. Okay, so when you keep reading, it says, "For shall the work," "For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?" And this is Esau's mind towards creation, as if the Most High was lacking in understanding. Okay, and things need to be fine-tuned and upgraded to run more efficiently. Okay, this is basically what the devil is saying, is that he, all right, needs to help, okay, the creation run more efficiently because it was flawed from the beginning. Okay, this is how these devils think, man, and this is what they're saying. Okay, all these great empires and great engineering feats, and that's another thing. Here it is, he boasts, in human error, but you have those pyramids that we built in slavery and captivity in Egypt. Esau can't duplicate that. With all this technology, with all this, heavy crane, with the cranes and, heavy machinery that this devil got, guess what? He doesn't know how them pyramids got built. Okay, to the point to where he say aliens built those pyramids. No, that was ancient technology, man. That was ancient wisdom. That was ancient architecture. Okay, there's architecture and engineering during the time of the Moors. Okay, that this devil can't duplicate. You see, but he'll run, and make it seem as if his technology has just surpassed, all right, human thinking. Nah, man. What this devil done, he has dumbed down people so much. Okay, through the foods, through the entertainment, through enchantments. You see, lifestyle. He has dumbed down people so much. The school system, which doesn't provoke creative thinking. Okay, it pretty much just being indoctrinated. Okay, to plug into his slave system. Okay, but he has dumbed people down so much. Okay, destroyed creativity, so much in the earth, to where he can boast about his technology, man. All right, and the masses is going to go for it. Okay, so going back All right. Let's go here. You got to understand. Let's go to Job. I want to get that word enterprise. All right. This is the book of Job, chapter 4, in verse 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Now, let's get this word enterprise. All right, so enterprise, it says a project or undertaking, typically one that is difficult or requires effort. Okay, and this is what we're seeing. All right, this project New World Order. All right, project AI. Okay, what we're seeing is this man undertake on the left hand side, trying to make himself be the Most High, trying to establish, all right, his blessing and wickedness forever. That's a hell of an undertaking that this man's trying to pull off. Okay, this is his enterprise that he's attempting to do, and we're watching him. And it's going to fail. It's going to fail miserably, man. Okay? You see? The Lord's going to cause these nations to go to war. And in the midst of that war, he's going to send back Yahushua. Okay? So we have to understand what time we in. We in a time where this man is dismantling his old empire. This is why, you know, people are complaining about, you know, the economy. You know, people complaining about how the jobs and bills is not adding up. You know, the wages and, you know, the pills and food, the groceries not adding up because it's not meant to. Because he's dismantling it. Okay, it's being sabotaged from up top. So you have people at the bottom trying to get 2-3 jobs, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to keep this same lifestyle, you know, and they're losing because it's being sabotaged from up top. Okay, you'll never catch up because it ain't meant for you to catch up. Okay, or get back to how you were living in 2010, 2012. No, you're not gonna get that back. Okay, they're taking this thing apart, and people are scrambling, trying to hold it together at the bottom, and they're going crazy. They're losing it. Okay, so we're watching this man dismantle this old system to try to usher in the new. Okay, and he's going to fail. All right, so let's go here to let's see, brother got anything. Brother Hope for leg 3 and brother Yaquab. It's 2 Thessalonians 2:3 said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And see, those things have happened, you know. And that's another way how we have to look at prophecy, you know, as a checklist, you know, because there's certain prophecies that have happened, and they let us know what we got left. All right, and we fell away as a people. Okay, going back to 70 AD. All right, the northern tribes, they got, you know, they was taken over here where they left the Assyrian captivity, came over here, and, you know, they tried to keep the ways for a time, but they fell away. Then 70 AD, the southern kingdom, you know, was ran out, you know, slaughtered, you know, and chased out of Judea, okay, by the Romans, okay, fleeing into the interiors of Africa, okay, and other places as well. All right, and eventually we had the transatlantic slave trade, you know, which that field Deuteronomy 28 and 68. So that's another prophecy you can check off. Okay, and then now we're in a time where this man being revealed. Okay, so as this man is being revealed, his true intent, his true plans, not with these puppets, you know, that we see on TV, but the plan of the elites behind the scene, all right, that really run the show, is being put on Front Street, man. Okay, so read verse 4. It says, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And the main way he wants to sit in the temple of the Most High is put this C-hip. Okay? You know? He want to put this C-hip in everybody. Now, only the Israelites represent the temple of the Most High. Okay? Well, he plans on chipping everyone, Israelites included, you know, his remnant that survived, you know, his chaos in his mind. That's how he has it playing out in his mind. Okay, but he wants to sit in the chair of the Most High. He wants to operate in the earth with all the authority that the Most High has. Okay, being everywhere at once, being omnipotent, omnipresence, you know. That's how he wants to operate in the earth. And he thinks he's going to pull it off, all right, on the left hand. Okay, through witchcraft and all this wisdom he has gathered, okay, on the left hand side. All this technology and data, you know, that's why he's so big on data, you know, because it's all about him trying to imitate the Most High and mimic the Most High. And he thinks he's going to lock down his rulership, you know, if he's able to pull this off. Okay, change humans forever. Okay, change, you know, people's makeup forever. Okay, and just hijack existence and ride off into the sunset. Nah, man. Okay, this is the brother Anah. All right, GMS All In 144, Psalms 141:9. It says, "Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity." And it's a trap. You know, and that's why I say Trump is distracting the masses while this man is setting a major trap for society, man. Okay, this Trump and Elon show, okay, that's the talk of the town, you know, where Trump is going to be at the Super Bowl, you know, Caesar Superdome. How ironic is that? Okay, in New Orleans. So while everyone, you know, is you know, distracted, you know, by the Trump and Elon show, this devil is setting up this digital trap for the earth, man, this digital prison. Okay, verse 10, it says, "Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst that I withal escape." And that's gonna be the elect. You know, and while Esau's kingdom, you know, first America gonna be turned to a desert. Okay, it's gonna be great war. All right, the nation's gonna be slaughtering each other. The Yahushua gonna come and clear the board and deliver the elect. Okay, so everything that he set up is gonna be destroyed, and he's gonna be the one going to captivity, because in his mind, he's gonna put the earth in the ultimate captivity. Okay, that's his end game, is putting, all right, the masses in ultimate captivity, man. But no, he's gonna go into captivity, and everything that he's attempted to establish is gonna be destroyed. Okay, we'll segue to this. All right, we can end it here. When you go to Malachi chapter 1, all right, it's the book of Malachi chapter 1 and verse 3, and it says, "And I hated Esau." Well, I started 4. Malachi 1 and 4 says, "Where Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places." Okay, so he was impoverished during the what they call the Dark Ages. All right, the Middle Ages, when Jake, okay, was in authority. Okay, in Russia, Europe. Okay, you see, different monarchs, and you know, you had those Christian, you know, kingdoms, you know, Wessex and all those, you know. That was Jake, you see, and Esau, all right, was pushed out of the way. You know, pagan Rome fell, you know, the Western Roman Empire, okay, and you had, you know, the Byzantine Empire, okay, they ruled for 1,000 years, okay, and when you go into it, it says, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build," which they been building since the Renaissance, "but I will throw down." So now these devils are trying to throw down their own kingdom and rebuild, but no, the Lord gonna throw all this shit down. Okay, in his mind, he thinks he's gonna build He's finna extend his kingdom through technology, but the Lord finna throw all this shit down, man. Okay? They will build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. And it says the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. Okay? So this devil is in the midst, of trying, what they say, build back better. Okay? Trying to build on to his empire, trying to extend his empire by his own means. But the Lord says he's going to throw down. All right? So we're about to witness, all right, a major, destruction, of this empire. Okay? This is what's in play. But we're watching this devil trying to establish, trying to pull off this enterprise real time. Okay? But he's going to lose, and he's going to be the one that end up in captivity. The worst captivity, man. Okay? So Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified once again. And give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful, and shalom.